Okay, we're gonna start unit 10, muscles of the ankle. So we're gonna do our CAM assessment as it pertains for the gastrocnemius and soleus, popliteus plantaris. We're gonna do medial and lateral gastroc heads and medial lateral soleus heads. For our CAM assessment, we're just gonna ask Megan to bring her foot up actively into dorsiflexion as far as she can go, through the talocrural joint on an oblique axis. And we're gonna do a comparative look. Just feel the infeel. Then on the right side, we're gonna have her push down like she's stepping on a gas, straight down. Comparative look here. Okay, and you can relax. Now we're gonna have Megan push down and take her foot internally or towards the inside into a supinated position. Comparative look to the other side, down and in. Looking for asymmetries. Next, we're gonna have her push down, little toe down and out. Down and out on her left side. Again, looking for any movement asymmetry and substitution and compensatory patterns. Next, we'll start off with the gastrocnemius, the medial head. So I'm gonna have her hip flexed at 90 degrees. I'm gonna have her fully 90 degrees of knee flexion. I'm gonna have her internally rotate and fully plantar flexed at the talocrural joint. In that position, I'm gonna ask her to hold. She's a little weak there. I'm gonna compare to the other side again. Fully plantar flexed, hip 45, internally rotate, fully plantar flexed. There we go, and then hold. Stronger here, and hold, okay? For our defamats for the medial gastroc head, we're gonna go to the stomach. So she was a little weaker on her left side, but for video's sake, I'm just gonna go to her left leg. Lateral femoral condyle of the tibia. I wanna make sure this is going. Yes, it is. So medial head of the gastroc, inside the medial hamstring, and work that above the joint line of the knee as it crosses and acts on the knee. And then we're gonna come down through that medial head of the gastroc superficially, and then we're gonna come down to the medial aspect of the calcaneus. Okay? On your back again. I know we're looking at other sides. We'd have normally tested her right side, but we can retest. Hip flex to 90, knee to 90, or hip flex to 45, knee to 90, internally rotated and fully plantar flexed. Retest. Hold. For our picks, what we do, we're gonna do 6 contractions for 6 seconds at 10%. So we're gonna have her internally rotate, fully plantar flex, and then I just want you to meet my push down gently. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6 of those for 6 seconds. Now for gastrocnemius lateral head, same position, 45 hip, 90 degrees knee. We're gonna externally rotate and then fully plantar flex the foot and then hold and hold. For our defamat, we'll have her go prone again. Tested the right side, but we're gonna show you on the left just for video purposes. Again, we're on the lateral fiber, so we're gonna go through the lateral hamstring, off the lateral femoral condyle, and work that proximal gastroc head. Come down through the lateral aspect of her gastrocnemius into the calcaneus laterally, splitting the calcaneus in half and hitting that lateral border of the calcaneus. Okay? Flip on over again. We're gonna retest. So again, hip 45, knee 90, externally rotate, fully plantar flexed. Hold right there, Megan. Hold. Good. For our picks with lateral gastroc head, same position. We're gonna externally rotate, fully plantar flex, and then give me 10% of that contraction. So just meet that, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6 of those, times 6 seconds, 10% contraction. So that was for the gastrocnemius medial lateral head. For the plantaris, same position, only at the ankle we're gonna be neutral. So 45, knee 90, fully plantar flexed, foot is neutral. So she's not internally or externally rotated. We're gonna hold right there, hold, hold. For our DFMAT, again prone, so on your stomach. We're gonna come laterally, a little higher than we did for that gastroc head. Work up higher. Plantaris crosses the popliteal fossa. We can get right through that popliteal fossa. The tendon is long. Come down to the medial aspect of the calcaneus, just like we did with the medial fibers of the gastrocnemius. And then we can retest in supine. Hip 45, knee 90, foot is neutral, fully plantar flexed. Hold, we can retest. For our picks, 6 times 6 seconds, 10% contraction, foot neutral, fully plantar flexed, and just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do 6 of those, 6 seconds, 10% contraction. Moving now to the popliteus, similar position. We're gonna take the knee to 90 degrees. We're gonna, if you go from fully dorsiflexed to fully plantar flexed, we're gonna go mid-range, and then we're gonna have Megan internally rotate, shorten that popliteus, and then we're gonna ask her to hold right there, hold, strong there, hold. All of these, we're gonna do a comparative look. So we'd go here, foot neutral, not dorsiflexion, neutral plantar flexion, hold right there, hold, pretty strong on both of those, hold, okay. So for our DFMAT with popliteus, again, we'd go prone. So the popliteus comes up into that, off the fibular head proximally into that joint line in that space, has attachments on the lateral meniscus. It makes the lateral meniscus more mobile. We can do our DFMATs there. Crosses more medially into that proximal third of the tibia, so you're gonna have to get under the medial gastroc tissue and come in off that proximal third, it's a tender area, and do our DFMAT in that position. Can slightly flex the knee to take a little shortening out of that gastroc to get into that distal insertion onto the crest of the medial tibia. Go back to your back. You can retest, knee flexed, neutral rotation, so not dorsiflexed, not plantar flexed, but in that mid-range, internally rotate, and hold right there. She's pretty strong both ways, maybe even a little better after that. Our picks, same position, neutral, internally rotate, 10%, 6-second hold, hold right there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do 6 of those 6 times for 6 seconds, 10% contraction. For the soleus, we're gonna have Megan go to her stomach. We're gonna do medial and lateral heads of the soleus. Knee's gonna be bent to 90 degrees. We're gonna internally rotate her foot for the medial fibers, fully plantar flex, okay? And hold. You can stabilize her tibia with your thigh. She's cramping up. She's not saying anything, she's being nice. Hold right there, push. Medial head. So for our DFMAT, soleus runs laterally, starts off that, it does not cross the knee proximally, starts laterally. We're gonna do the medial fibers below that, run the fibular head, coming down medially into that medial aspect, underneath the gastroc, onto the soleus, down into the calcaneus. Again, medial fibers. Okay, we can retest, knee 90, internally rotated, fully plantar flexed, and then hold. Seems stronger. Good. Did you cramp there? Good. She didn't cramp on that one. So with soleus lateral fibers, knee's gonna be 90. We're gonna, again, we're gonna externally rotate the foot, fully plantar flexed, and hold. A little weak there. Holding it. Good. Now the lateral fibers, we're gonna be on the lateral aspect of the fibers off the fibular head, okay? Again, coming down laterally underneath the gastrocnemius tissue, off that fibula, and then down off the lateral aspect of the calcaneus and Achilles region. Okay, we can retest. Plantar flex, diverted, and hold. For our PICCs, both with medial and lateral fibers, the PICCs we can fully internally rotate. She's cramping again.
Sorry.
Plantar flex, internally rotate, 10% contraction, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6 of them, 6 seconds, 10% contraction. For the lateral fibers, externally rotate, plantar flexed fully, so point that toe down, there you go. And we're gonna hold 10% contraction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6 of them for 6 seconds, 10% contraction.